Hey, darling. Just trying to fit these in when I have the strength and a little bit of extra time. So here, if folks haven't seen it yet, you're here at the Black Orchid Studio. It is one of the hot studios that is here in Billings. So the lights are pretty up. They're not usually this bright. Everything's a little bit more dim, but for the sake of you seeing me on video, you'll see some like blue lights in the background in terms of black lighting, so just fine when the lights are down. So, but that being said, let's go ahead and just get into a quick flow here at the start of the full moon. So go ahead and ground down through your seat. You can let the crown of the head lift high to the sky. Allow yourself just to come into your breath. So nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Three more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Two more, big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. And exhale. Allowing yourself just to come into some normal breath. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe. Deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. Just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to this earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than in a space of scarcity. We have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands. The Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, Salish, the Blackfoot and the Lakota tribes. Always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. Goes thought, word, and then deed. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga. As it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind and honest, generous and just. We give gratitude to Black and Brown peoples, the original creators and sustainers of this practice. In space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places you'd like to dedicate your practice to this morning, this evening, and take the time to pull them into your heart center and send them love. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. Just allow yourself just to come back into the room, the space that you're in, so that you're casually glancing around. Just noticing any detailing that maybe you haven't noticed prior. And slowly just kind of start to swish and sway back and forth, side to side. Maybe you draw back and create something movement through your seat for 3, for 2, and for 1, and then take it back the opposite way for 3, for 2, and for 1. Hands to knees, inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, press and pull it back in. Really pull your low belly up and towards your spine, and then inhale. Exhale, think about really creating some compression in your organs as you pull your low belly in, so you're kind of like massaging, right, your abdomen and all your vital spaces. And then inhale, pull yourself all the way back up, turn and look out past your right shoulder. Nice deep inhale here. And slowly move yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and look past your opposite shoulder here. And then slowly bring yourself back to your center. Pull your fingertips out in front of you. Lengthen through your spine as you take your fingertips out, drop down through your forearms, let your head rest. Breathe here. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you. Go ahead and pop up on your knees. Maybe just roll over and onto your hands and knees. Hips are underneath or above your knees. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Create some big movement here. Just checking in with your hips, your glutes, how it is that you're holding, where it is that you're holding, shifting from one side until the other. Back and forth, side to side. And then maybe doing some cat-cows here, so rolling up and in to press. And maybe you kind of do some more circular cat-cows, so inhale. Back into a mini child's pose as you pull yourself up. So just creating some movement. And then take it the opposite way. How do you take this the opposite way? Pulling up. Maybe lowering down. There we go. Inhale. Pulling down through the heart and chest, and then shifting back and forth side to side. Tuck your toes. And then send your hips back and high down dog. Pedal out to your heels. Come up onto the balls of the feet and drop your heels over to the right hand side of your mat. Inhale to the balls of the feet, drop them over to the left. Inhale up. And then slowly tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands, top of your mat. Let yourself hang heavy here. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then inhale, hands up the front part of the feet and chin, flat back. Exhale, let yourself back down and over. And then inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky. Breathe into the base of the belly, exhale, tent. Inhale and sigh. And then exhale, hands move down to your front line. All right, I'm gonna do a little moon flow for you this morning, since it is the full moon. So inhale, sweep yourself into a chair pose. Exhale, dive down and over. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, palms plank. Step back into your plank. Take your flow as you like it. Shift back and forward, lower and lift. Big inhale. Breathe into the base of the belly and then roll over the big toes. Send your hips back and high down dog. Left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Shift your left knee to your right elbow. Take your leg crossbody and drop your heel. Arms sweeps high. Slowly bring yourself down. So your left knee to your left elbow. Send your leg back and high. Shift it forward into your three-legged plank and then rock to the outside of your left foot. Bring yourself into your wild thing as your left foot steps back behind your right. And then slowly turn and pivot back to your plank pose. Shift back and high. Left leg high to the sky. Spot your left thumb, step your left foot up to meet your left hand. Hop your right toes out and over and drop down to your right knee. Toes foot flat, inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back into a half split. Big inhale here. Exhale. Check in with your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, crawl yourself forward. Drop down into your forearms, coming into your lizard lunge. Big inhale here. Left knee can rock out, come as you rock to the outside of your foot. And slowly we're gonna turn ourselves towards the long edge side of our mat. Left knee is gonna drop. You're gonna bring yourself right down and into a frog pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Slowly, I like to come out of this one by dropping down through hips, pulling feet together to touch, and then lifting. Hands come next to the bust line and press to your knees as you walk yourself back towards the top edge of your mat. Ground down through your palms and press back through your left heel as your right knee comes high to the sky. Inhale. Hold here. And then go ahead and step your right foot up to meet your right hand and drop down to your back left knee. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, send your hips back into that half split. And slowly walk yourself all the way back up. Palms plant. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Press back through the heels, shift forward, lower and lift. And then on your exhale, take it back and high. Big inhale. Left leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Big inhale. Shift it forward, right elbow. Cross body. Drop that outside of that left foot. Right heel drops. Pull your fingertips towards the front of the room. Right palm drops. Left knee to left elbow. Send it back and high. Big inhale. You're going to slowly shift yourself forward and then rock to the outside of your right. Rock to the outside of your left foot. Left leg comes high and step your left foot back behind, lift. And then rock yourself back. Press back to your heels. Heels drive down to the mat and press into your palms as your hips move back and high, and then left leg high to the sky. Spot your left thumb. Step your left foot up to meet your left hand, right toes hop out and over. Inhale. Low crescent lunge. Exhale. Send it back. Pull the heart and chest forward. Hold here. In your half split. You can always use blocks. You can always keep yourself more elevated. And then walk your hands up as your toes turn out. Your heel moves back with your knee and you bring yourself into your lizard lunge. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Again, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly turn and walk yourself towards that opposite long side of the mat as you come down onto your forearms and you come into your frog pose on this side. So toes turn out, heels are turned in. You're on the inside arches of your feet. You can kind of shift back and forth, side to side, leaning into one side and then into the other, and then shift yourself forward as you pull the feet together to touch and lift through the knees. Press yourself to your hands and knees. And then you're going to pivot and turn back towards the top of the mat. Palms plant back, left foot is down into the mat. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale. You can go ahead and just step that left foot or right foot back to meet your left. Press your hips back and high. And then we're going to come around the same way, but you're stepping with the right leg first this time. So inhale, right leg high to the sky. Spot your right thumb, step your right foot up to meet your right hand and left. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. Go take your right knee to your left elbow and cross body, and then drop, lift and pull. Bring yourself back down. Right knee to right elbow. Send your leg back and high. Shift yourself forward into three-legged plank and then rock to the outside of your left foot as your right foot steps back. Big inhale here. Exhale. Turn and pivot. And then right leg comes high to the sky. Spot your right thumb and step your right foot up to meet your right hand as you drop down to your back right knee. Inhale. High or low crescent lunge. Exhale, send your hips back. Hold here. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Then exhale, walk yourself forward, drop down to the inside of your left foot, lizard lunge, and you can kind of rock out to the side. You can rock to the outside of your foot if you want to. And slowly come to your palms, turn yourself back, drop your heel, bring yourself into your frog pose, big inhale here. Again, you can move and shift through your hips, moving one way and then the other way, just waking up to the inside of your hips, checking in with what you're holding. And then shift yourself forward as soles of the feet come together to touch. Lift through your knees, press through your palms, and then walk yourself towards the top of the mat, or the back side of your mat. Press back through your right heel and pull your left knee up. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. And then go ahead and slowly step your left foot up to meet your left hand, toes tucked. Send yourself back into a half split on this side. Big inhale. There we go. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then walk yourself forward as your palms plant. Lift your back knee. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Take your flow as you like it. Lowering and lifting. And then exhale. Roll over your toes. Right leg high to the sky. Big inhale. Right knee, left elbow. Extend your leg cross body and lift through the hips as you pull your fingertips. And then slowly ground and plant. Right knee to right elbow. Send the leg back and high. And then you're going to shift it forward, plank or three-legged plank. Rock to the outside of your foot. Lift and step your foot back behind you as you pull your fingertips towards the back of the room. And slowly pivot. Right leg moves back and high again. Spot your right thumb and step your right foot up to meet your right hand. Drop down to your left knee. Inhale. Low crescent lunge. Exhale. Send the hips back. Breathe into that hip crease. Bring yourself forward, turn your toes out. Drop down into your lizard lunge. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then slowly back yourself out of it as you walk towards that long end side of the mat. The side we started on. Heels come down to the earth. Inside arches down to the earth. Bring yourself down and into your frog pose. Deep inhale. I just taught a class, my brain is absolutely not working. And it's hot in here today. So, I mean, it is a hot studio, yeah. Big inhale here. Shift yourself forward, pull the soles together to touch, and then pull your knees back behind you. Hands come back to your bust line and you press. And then you slowly walk yourself up. Go ahead and tuck your back toes. Pick up your back knee. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Actually, let's do this. Step your left foot up to meet your left hand. Send your hips back into that half split one more time. Big inhale here. And then slowly walk yourself forward. Palms plant. Back knee lifts. Left foot steps back to meet your right. Press back through the heels, shift it forward. Lower and lift. Exhale, drop to the knees. Send the hips back. Let your forehead come all the way down to the earth. Breathe here, big inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands back towards you. Shift over and onto your seat. Take your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes in towards your face. Move your seat, shift it back and behind you, and then inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold it over. Elbows drop to either side of your calf as you pull up a bit on your low belly. Nice deep inhale here. And then on your exhale, slowly walk your hands up your shins. Scoot your seat forward. Bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Allow yourself to come into a quick happy baby. Soles of the feet come high to the sky. Grab for the outsides of the feet. Shifting back and forth side to side. Flex through the feet, relax through the hips. And slowly release. Take the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Allow yourself to come into your Shavasana. Hands come down to the sides. You can use your elbows to pop up to your chest. Roll your shoulder blades underneath you. And allow yourself just to be. Stay with your breath here. Exhaling. One more time, nice deep inhale. So coming back to the sentiment of an honorable harvest. I first learned about in the book Braiding Sweetgrass by Gavin Kimmerer. The honorable harvest, a practice both ancient and urgent, applies to every exchange between people and the earth. This protocol is not written down, but if it were, it would look something like this. Ask permission of the ones whose lives you seek. Abide by the answer. Never take the first. Never take the last. Harvest in a way that minimizes harm. Take only what you need and leave some for others. Use everything that you take. Take only that which is given to you. Share it as the earth has shared with you. Be grateful. Reciprocate the gift. Sustain the ones who sustain you, and the earth will last forever. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, collectively in all of us. Thank you all for joining me and for sharing your practice with me. On any day that you receive this, and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave your mat and the space that you are in, be sure to go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everybody. If you have made it to the end of this, I need to be better about speaking about this in the beginning, but if you would like to make a donation, they are always greatly appreciated, but never required. All the information is in the caption below the video. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope that you all have a wonderful full moon in Aries. Remember, this is one of coming into things sternly and knowing your love and your strength, and also finding balance in what are you giving, receiving, and releasing. Thanks so much, y'all. We will see you on the flip side. Peace and love.